about you go ahead and kick us off?
All right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good whatever time it is for you guys that you're watching this. My name is Ray, one of your hosts of Ray and Jay Odyssey. To my right, I have...
It's Jay, the Jay and Ray and Jay Odyssey.
And to my left...
Coach, the N.
Yeah, don't question it. It's just that that's what we do.
I'm glad that my catchphrase is catching on.
So, a little bit of a story for you guys tonight. This is the story of the friendship application.
The reason that we're telling this is because if you guys haven't checked, it is the 25th stream, so therefore, we will have a very special story for you to tell.
Yes.
I am not involved in this story at all,
Nope.
but we have two people in here that are heavily involved in the
Oh,
story.
yeah. Oh, yes.
Because it's a little bit of an origin story.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how Jay and I met.
Oh, yes. Paint the scene for us.
So this is back when I was hanging out with a mutual friend that we had at the time. And I was younger. I was a young teenager. Different person then. I had the interest that I do now, but I was more quiet about it. I kept it to myself. I tried way too hard to be cool. Put it that way. So, hanging out with this friend, and he's like, hey, come with me to hang out with these guys. Okay. He told me a bit about what was going on, but my brain just did not click about what this actually meant. So I show up. It was at Jay's house.
Yep.
Jay answers in a robe. Bathrobe.
I want to make this clear, chat. There were clothes underneath the bathroom.
Yes.
That's a point.
You are not about to flash.
Because for reasons that are beyond me, this is a point in the story that Ray tends to not say. So that's why I'm always quick with the draw when it comes to that part.
Yes,
Okay.
because here's the thing. I didn't entirely know that. I just see a man in front of me in a robe. You know. And I didn't want to necessarily
give your side as to why you were in the robe.
Yes, I do. I had a dog at the time that that shedded a lot, and as you can imagine, if you've ever owned a dog or any animal with fur for that matter, that is extremely difficult to try to maintain and clean. So, and the type of furniture that I had at that time was tweed, which is notoriously difficult for getting hair and fur out, no matter how hard you try. So, I didn't want any dog hair to be on my good shirts and my good pants. So, I just said, okay, let's just put a robe on that would cover it, and something I don't care has fur on it. So that is the reason why.
Honestly, a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Yes, it makes perfect logical sense
It does.
to forward-thinking people here.
But it's like, it's unfortunate that this was the context
Right.
that he found you in.
Right. So, like, I do not judge him for that. I tell the story, again, from my perspective. Did I know all the information? Absolutely not. So, it's funnier that way, because, like, in my head, it's like, what is going on here? So, I walk in, and, again, I did not embrace the geeky side of me at that point. I watched a bit of anime. I played video games. But again, kept it to myself. I didn't
Nerd.
yeah, I did not have any friends that I shared that with.
The term you're searching for here is closeted.
Yes. So, these guys were playing their own tabletop roleplay game.
Yes.
And that was completely new to me. I was like, what is going on?
Which, I should point out, chat, has mostly been retired, so it's not something we're planning to do for this stream. Please do not request it for us.
Yes. So, I meet some of the other guys. One of them was way too into the roleplay. He was doing different voices. And, okay, yeah, we do different voices on these games.
Oh yeah, look at us now.
Yeah. But he was doing this in conversation. That's what threw me off. I just introducing himself, he was doing it. I'm like, okay. There was a little guy in the corner who was quiet. He freaked me out the most.
Little as in width, not height, really.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was quiet. I don't like him because he freaked me out the most. I like the quiet ones. So
Right.
I was like, oh my god, I am sitting in the middle of this and this is completely new to me. Okay. And the one who's running the game said, okay, so-and-so, cue the music. And I'm thinking, they have music to go with their game. Wow. I open my big mouth and I say, I could play something better on my guitar. My guitar and amp were in my friend's trunk. So,
Well, what was the reason as to why that was the case?
hanging out, we were jamming because he plays drums.
Okay.
So I brought it over. We were jamming, and so going home, that was in his car. I opened my big mouth and say that. So the guy running the game turns to me and says, "Okay, prove it."
Calls your bluff.
Yeah, calls my bluff. I'm like, okay. So I plug it in. I'm playing music for this game. Wow. Okay. And at some point, Jay and I were talking.
Yep.
And we went into his room. He showed me some stuff. I'm like, okay. Like, this is cool. Like, he had some figures, some posters. Like, all right. At some point, I said something to him. And I guess that gave Jay the impression that I was going to, like, tell a secret or something. So he goes and closes the door. He's like, what was that? I was like, oh, no, I was just complimenting this. He's like, oh, okay. So it was just a quick little kind of awkward moment. Like, not the worst thing. So, night finishes. I was mostly quiet the entire time, observing. I had no idea what the game was like. And before we leave, Jay says, oh, let me get you the application. And I'm like, is this the initiation into the group? I gotta...
In a way, yes.
I gotta eat the worm or something? He comes back with a piece of paper. Literally said friendship application.
Mm-hmm.
Asks for your name, your contact info, your cosplay experience, your roleplay experience. I was like, wow, these guys are serious. These guys are serious. I go home, thinking, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to see them again. This is kind of embarrassing for me. Because again, closeted geek here. A few days later, I'm with my sister and brother-in-law. And my sister says, oh, how was it hanging out with those guys? I wanted to be quiet about what I experienced. So I'm like, oh, it was good. It was fine. My brother-in-law knew. I forget how he knew, but he knew. He turns around and looks at me and goes, they're playing the roleplay game, weren't they? It's like, dang it, he knows. Dang it, he knows. So I filled out this application as Chuck Norris. I wrote my name as Chuck Norris, and the contact info I put, Chuck Norris contacts you. You do not contact Chuck Norris. There was asked for measurements as far as like a cosplay, costume, and I wrote just infinity for all the measurements. 2 years later, what was it? About 2 years later?
Maybe, I think so.
Yeah, like 2-3 years later, I finally came back because I realized these guys were cool. They welcomed me into their group. Totally. Not holding back, just showing who they were. Let me give this a shot. Gave them the application. I think Jay looked at it and was like, wow, seriously?
Uh-huh. I was legit serious. He just wasn't taking it seriously at all.
So I turned that in, but like, we've hung out ever since.
Yep.
And Jay hated me the first time he met
It
me.
is highly debatable that he still does.
So, yeah, that's the origin story for Jay and I.
Woo.
Maybe next time we'll tell the origin story of Coach and I.
Yeah.
That would be
We'll save that for our 50th.
Alright.
all right.
We'll have to keep track of that somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, hang on a minute. Hang on. Yes, I'm fine with it being the 50th, but that's us doing work. What does the chat need to do? Because I feel like the chat has been kind of lazy.
Well, I would have something for them to do if I knew for a fact that if anybody was here at the moment.
Right.
So once I know that some of you guys are here and present, then I will have something to say.
All right. Because I feel like this is somewhat of a
Best not spoil it, and best not make us constantly repeat ourselves.
right. Because I feel like this is somewhat of a one-sided relationship so far. So I think we need to change this sooner rather than later.
Okay.
All right, put that out
I
there.
think our audio's in order now, so let's get back.
Continue. Copy talk 2.
We'll figure out what day this was again. This was
Yeah.
day 6.
Day 6, which is the 24th?
Yep.
24th. Alright, give me a guide.
Okay. Alright,
Okay,
we
who's-
have some more stories. Alright, first off, we got Aqua.
It's sometimes scary how so many things come into factor as you make a decision. It shouldn't be that hard, right?
Lucas. I have tons to think about every day. Alright, followed it up with, like how to make your timeline more fun. Kissy, kissy, kissy. Myrtle.
I could really go for a good cup of tea right now.
Alright.
Wish I knew of a tea shop.
And then for Riona.
Bad traffic at Yale Street. Avoid.
Great. We have. Never mind. We have. Everybody caught up. Alright, cool. Well,
Okay. I know the characters involved. The good news is, all of us will be pretty equal as far as like named characters. But so it really doesn't particularly matter who's Whoop Slap right now.
alright. I'll start off then.
Okay.
Oh.
Looks like bad weather again tonight. Let's hope it doesn't bring bad tidings. Oh God. Why did I start off? Come on. I don't know. I think it's a very nice color scheme.
Well, I think it's lacking something.
Alright, Ray, take over Whoop Slap.
All right then.
It's too dainty.
Dainty. What would you like then? Red, black, and purple?
Oh, Lois, sounds like someone doesn't respect your decisions. Oh, man.
Those are good colors. You're wearing red and black yourself. I'm purple, so therefore, why not?
You don't know what my eyes look like to me.
What? That wouldn't be the worst.
Oh, Happy's in here.
What's up, Happy?
Happy's asking, how did you guys become a trio?
How do we become a trio?
75th Street. No, I'm just kidding.
How do we become a thruple? Okay, that's a good question. Alright.
It kind of ties into...
We partly, and I just mean lightly, talked about this when we were talking about kind of how the stream itself began in the first place.
Yeah.
It's kind of somewhat tied to that too.
Yeah. It's just. Well, I guess it means, goes back to what you mean by the question, because it's like, how we met and all started hanging out. How do we actually work? Like, what brings it balance? Because the simple answer to that is really like, we all have different enough, I don't know, vibes,
I'd say so.
mindsets, to where
We definitely we have different senses of humor, but they blend well.
right,
Experiences.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't want to reveal too much because then we won't have anything to. I don't want to spoil it for our 50th.
Right.
Okay.
So-
We'll save that for the 50th.
Okay, sure, but
We want to give you something though because
yeah,
I don't want to.
I will say I'll give
Okay.
the short, but give them something, but not too much away, and that is
Alright.
this, because it turns out that both Ray and Coach have had secret past in their lives that made them much, much, much closer than they originally had thought. Their whole lives up until that point,
Good way to put it.
and
You kind of laid witness to all of that.
yeah. They did lay witness to all that. Maybe not every single dang step out there,
No.
but I would say all the important parts, anyways.
Right.
And that's for me. Like, oddly enough, I've known
coach way longer than that, though. But we just kind of traveled in different circles at that point. So we didn't really know each other. We knew of each other, but I wouldn't really say we truly knew each other until after Ray moved in with me, and after they found out their secret origins with each other. Then it became much more in focus. Then things started to click more and more. We all have to thank COVID-19 for that.
And Batman.
Yes. Yes. The Dark Knight himself too. So that's all I'm gonna say for right now. Some stuff, like I said, we talked about it already before, but if you want more details, stay tuned for the 50th stream.
Yeah, stick around. Mark your calendars. We're very inconsistent, though.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we'll let you be the judge of what 50th comes
We'll be
around.
inconsistent with. By that I mean it could be jobs, it could be people falling asleep, it could be people getting sick at the last minute, it could be people getting late, it could be other random commitments with other random crap that we have to do. That's why those are the reasons why we're inconsistent. But either way, the 50th will happen in some way before the year is out. I can promise that.
I will make sure of it personally. I will drag that number 50 to our reality, kicking and screaming.
Bloody too.
So, Happy's already trying to guess. Do they share an X or something?
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know what? I'm not saying yes, but I'm not saying no either.
Well, let's continue with the game.
Yeah.
That would be heck of fun, honestly.
Oh, man. Okay, then. Why not? But you have to commit to it. No takesies backsies this time.
God, I'm engaged to a child. Bay. I don't know. Maybe. You know what? Let's just take a break from the topic.
Gladly. What is that design on Bailey's shirt?
Let's see. I have to walk and examine all the clothes on everybody.
Yeah.
I'm not certain of that, honestly. This is just a hard guess.
I haven't really cared enough about Bailey's to really look at his chest like that, but now I'm like, I think it
Maybe.
looks like a language or something, but it's definitely not a language that he understands.
Okay, this might be. I could be totally wrong, but given the fact that he's an elf, I kind of wonder if this is Elvish script from the Lord of the Rings / Hobbit series.
Huh.
What it means, I have no clue. 'Cause I'm not that much of a nerd.
Yeah.
That's like super nerd.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about fake languages. I barely care about real languages.
Alright.
I only have time for a quick drink before I go back to work. And it's not like we're going to decide now, anyway.
Maybe that's the problem.
Oh, there's a problem, alright.
How are we supposed to plan this wedding if we keep postponing every choice we need to make? If we keep this up, it's almost like we won't even get married.
Oh no, the stakes have never been higher.
And you certainly wouldn't want that to happen, right? Whoop slap?
Yeah, sure.
Glad to see you're still listening.
I said,
I don't know.
Controller? You wanna cooperate? Don't you dare die on me. Don't you dare. What the heck? Alright, fine. We're gonna go clicky clacky. Hey, Whoop Slap, what do you think?
Don't drag me into this. Lua, you need to dump him.
I gotta go darker.
Come on. There we go. Ah! I don't know what I fixed, but I fixed it. Pale green, lilac, and daffodil yellow, or red, black, and purple.
Hey, sounds like you have bad taste in color. Anyways, Lua.
Bay, don't put Whoop Slap on the spot.
No, it's quite all right. I'm gonna disagree with whatever Bailey says. It's just that I wouldn't know.
I haven't told you my opinion yet. So you don't know how you can disagree with me.
Your opinion
Actually,
does not matter.
Actually, we did.
Alua, this is your wedding. Your opinions matter, not Bailey's. You're the bride. Yeah, you heard that. What are you gonna do about it, elf boy?
Ooh, no need to be racial about it, man. Sorry, bad timing. Just had a drink right there.
Trouble is, we don't know what our opinions are.
Oh,
We
you-
haven't ordered drinks yet, Lua.
You know what your opinions are. Just wannabe Link over here
I was thinking,
hasn't let you express it.
really? I was thinking Peter Pan.
I was
Or what's his name from Lord of the Rings?
Oh, there's a lot of characters. He probably resembles closer to Elrond, who is the Elven King. But I really don't want to give him the title of king either.
thinking, man, this isn't Link, this is Chain. And when we think we do, we change our mind.
Or you change your mind and pressure Lua to change it. Anyways!
It's like the centerpieces.
Oh, please, can we not talk about that now?
I really thought we agreed on the cute cottagecore ones. The ones you spotted on Tomochill.
Bailey's, you can't even spell cottagecore.
Joke's on you, I can't spell Tomochill either. I mean, they were your pick in the first place.
They were, but they're also too expensive. We have to be realistic.
But weddings in general are expensive.
You don't have to be.
Especially when you want to have 200 guests.
Why do we want to have 200 guests? Didn't you just own your own family last game?
I still have people.
And didn't they die too?
Anyways. Shouldn't I be saying that?
That's a low blow. I can't just disinvite my
Oh, really? You're gonna rub it in, huh, Lua?
Yes.
You're gonna rub it in on the fact that your family got larger and that mine got shorter.
Yes. My extended family.
The key word is extended. Not by as many as I would have hoped, but extended nonetheless. You have one more. Do you even know half of these people?
No,
Oh.
that's not the issue. If I invite one of them, I have to invite them all. It's like a domino effect. Besides, they'll be paying for part of the wedding.
I still don't think they should. I can pull my weight.
You have $5, which you're, I should say, negative $5.
I never said I was talking about money.
But what are you talking about?
I can pull my own physical weight.
That is
No, you can't.
That is most people, Bailey's.
Well, I happen to do it my way. If we have to choose, I'd rather we have the beautiful things you like. Even if it means we have fewer guests. Don't want too many people intruding and trying to say that they don't want us to get married or anything like that.
Well, if my family's not chipping in, we might not be able to afford either.
Hey, Bailey's, how about I make you that special latte you love?
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I don't want our wedding to be just a random meal with a bunch of people we're not even that close to. And I said I'll make sure we can afford a dream wedding.
Or die trying. I don't want you to.
Saved by the Bell.
No, Bailey's, that's a TV show. Waiting for your time is.
That's work, and I really can't linger. I think I'll have to have that drink now, Moose Slap.
Of course, beautiful. What can I get you?
Something that will keep me awake.
Yeah, that's right. Turn away.
I still have to work to do, and my head hurts. So I guess strong coffee would be good. And with a nice spicy kick, please.
Any preference on the spicy kick?
No, any strong coffee with spice will do.
So, coffee, cinnamon? Or ginger?
Ginger.
Ah, coffee, ginger. We get this one again.
Yep.
We don't have to hand anybody anything, so
Oh. No, we don't. Okay, so we're fine.
I'm just gonna go ahead with that one. You guys should be recognizable from that previous one. So we have one for Lua. Self summary. Well, you guys can read it.
Yep. Oh, did you want me to read it? Or?
If you can. I don't know.
I wasn't sure.
It's not English. I don't know why you're getting up close.
Well, that is something.
So,
What's up?
And Jahe Turburek for the lady, the queen.
Oh, an oldie goodie. Perfect. Unlike Bailey's.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel myself relaxing already.
you know what? We mentioned this last time. What do we think about the scale of Bailey's to Lua? As far as like,
Oddly enough, I think that's fairly normal.
Yeah, that seems average.
But the question is she larger for compared to the average woman though?
his arm, I don't know what it is about like his arm. Like his hand looks especially large.
That's true. He has very schmeedy arms here.
Right. He's definitely got more sausage fingers going on.
Yeah, that's
Well, if they're on the rocks like this, a lot of lonely nights.
Whoa.
what?
Happy.
What?
What'd they say?
Happy saying, I don't like her ears and horns sticking out like that. ... She ugly.
Ooh.
Oh.
It's a stark. We all greatly disagree with that statement. But I love how you said this after 2 games in.
That's what I have to say about your comment and your response.
What?
Someone called you ugly.
How dare they?
You're weird and apparently ugly.
How dare you?
That thing doesn't smell relaxing to me at all.
Well, you need to get your ears, eyes, and nose checked. You're the weird one.
I guess we're both weird.
That we are. My lovely weirdo.
Hide. My perfect misfit.
I can't stand this couple. I only just sat down and they're annoying me already.
This is so much better.
The more the merrier, I always say.
You deserve much better.
It really is. Have I mentioned I love your smile?
Not 3 years now.
Oh, great compliment, buddy.
Never enough.
Disgusting. I'm going to need something real spicy to wash this down.
Okay, so now that we have Hyde here, back to Bailey's.
Bailey's is definitely taller, but Hyde seems wider though.
Yeah, he seems to have a wider shoulders.
Yeah.
And I'd love to serve it to you, Hyde. If Bailey's doesn't want to order, that is.
Oh, thinking of me first, are you?
Oh, don't worry, I'll get your special latte.
Hyde, sorry. Didn't hear you come in.
I heard you come in, I just didn't care.
Yeah, I know. You were too busy doing whatever this is.
Hey, Hyde. Go ahead, get yourself a drink. I can wait. I'll stick here for a while anyway until Lua properly gets off of work.
All right then. Did you hear me, Whoop Slap? Spicy is the name of the game. Any preference on the spice or the base? Nope, just make sure it's got a spicy kick of something. Then double it.
Okay.
So, coffee, ginger?
No coffee at all.
Oh. Tea?
Green tea?
Nope.
Blue tea?
The other you drank the milk.
This?
Yeah.
And then ginger?
Yep.
That's not as bitter. Zobo.
Zobo.
Looks like a piece of pineapple in there.
Nothing to give. Nothing to give anybody tonight, by the way.
I felt up for a challenge, so...
These are also all the customers we have for today.
Right. A traditional Nigerian drink with an invigorating ginger kick supported by cloves and pineapple. Yeah, it is pineapple. As for our update, we have Hyde, the self-summary.
Part of Lost Angels Agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life.
Alright.
Try this.
I just love how we're just saying that Hyde is a very beefy vampire.
I mean, look at him.
He's a thick boy vampire.
If you don't like hibiscus in this, you never will. Let's see if you crack the Hyde code. Well, this is kind of troublesome, Whoop Slap. You know me a little too well.
There's a little smirk.
Yeah.
Ah, so I take it this works for you. This is a perfectly executed Zobo, if I ever tasted one. Glad to see you've made good use of your ginger resupply. So you knew I couldn't get it right last time. Heh, I'm a jerk like that. Forgive an old man his old man jokes. Anyhow, this is the only acceptable way to drink hibiscus. I used to have a friend in Lagos who made me Zobo like this. Every time I visited. She lived near the harbor. We would sit down and drink it and watch the boats float by.
Anyway. That sounds lovely.
I don't give a damn what you say. She was a good friend.
You responded anyway.
She isn't anymore?
She's dead.
What is up with killing characters off?
It happens, man.
When you've got a vampire's lifespan, friends come and go.
See?
That's sad.
That's life.
That's shockingly predictable for us.
You get used to it.
Isn't this where you say something about
Isn't this where you shut up?
enjoying each moment even more?
I don't know what gave you that ridiculous
Or
idea.
grief being the price you pay for love?
This isn't a Disney Channel movie. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm afraid it's a lot more mundane than that. Some things you forget. And for others, you just get better at moving on. Like Lua should move on from you. Anyway, speaking of enjoying the moment, you've ruined this moment. Your family troubles have sorted themselves out? I hope not. Still on the marriage track, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't care if I'm anyways, we have, oh, Rachel.
Dad just found a missing photo album of my childhood, and I can only wish you can see how cute I am as a kitten.
Yeah, we are.
We definitely are.
She said it herself.
Mm-hmm. Not getting too bored.
Bored? How could she possibly get bored of me?
How did you know? Turns out planning a wedding as well. Somewhat entertaining.
That's one way of putting it. Can't wait to be at the marriage stage of it, to be honest. Her eyebrows, eh? Already started getting mad then.
Yep.
We like that outcome.
Yeah, we do.
Could you sound any less enthusiastic?
Hey, I always sound way more enthusiastic than I ever needed to be.
That's why I said it.
Hey there. Okay. Yeah, here they go again.
Oh, happy.
What?
Now what?
First off, they start off by saying content warning.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Okay? The three of you got the hots for her is giving gangbang vibes.
Wow!
Well,
Not to mention Ray and Coach may or may not share an X. What the helly?
hey. About half of that is true. And I won't elaborate which half.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, which I say, alright, content warning here. Three holes exist for a reason.
Oh my god.
Hey. Didn't want to do that. But never let it be said that I don't retaliate.
I never agreed to this.
Coach, you've been silent here for a hot minute. What are your thoughts on this?
Say your line, Whoop Slap.
Here they go again.
Yeah. 75th stream. We have something special for you.
Wait, is that what Happy says?
No.
Oh, that'd be funny.
Say your line.
Good to see that some things don't change.
Abby says, "I'm not sure. I'm sure I know which half."
Good job. Fine. Well, tune in on the 50th to confirm it.
Hopefully, we remember.
And such a dramatic
We'll remember.
backdrop too.
See, the point is, everything's being recorded, so it's easy to reference and document stuff now.
Yeah. See, this is the reward that everybody has as far as watching every single spin that we do.
Yep.
You get receipts.
Yes.
That is your reward for
Yes.
sticking around consistently through the very end of our streams.
See, this is why we like live performances, because
Sometimes we also just have to say something just because we want to know who's listening.
Uh-huh.
And let's just say, there's a reason why Ray is called the master of balls and holes.
No! No!
We've already mentioned that in the previous stream.
Yeah, but it's been a hot.
But he tried to add some context to it. That is not the reason. This is just something Jay says. There's no meaning behind that, people. Don't get this twisted.
Well, I mean, he doesn't say anybody else is a master of anything.
Yeah. Oh yes, but he just picks on me. So.
Well, it's physics, according to Happy.
Anyway.
Oh, you don't like being the one in the middle?
No, I do not.
Wouldn't Lou be the one in the middle if that's the case?
Oh my.
I'm confused.
I just want to play a game.
It's hard to
We're
know what
serving coffee.
It's hard to know what middle is when you're referring to 4 people, but
Oh jeez. Anyway, let's continue the game. You should start serving popcorn, Whoop Slap.
Okay.
We're gonna clip this, aren't we?
You know, I think Hyde has a great idea. Chad, if you love the conversation, just put in a popcorn emoji or something. Even if you don't have emojis, you can just write popcorn.
Oh, they have emojis.
I don't know if they're doing it on mobile or if they're on the laptop. Or something.
They've got emojis. Happy's using emojis in their stuff.
All right, cool.
But by the way, I keep like accidentally saying he. How should we properly address you, Happy? Give us something for you, because I don't want to be accidental.
Yeah, like we messed up on pronouns a lot with date everything, so we don't want to mess this up with an actual person.
I'd be more enthusiastic if we didn't fight about it every single time.
No, I'm not engaging with this right now. I've got a lot to work anyway.
It does make it a lot funnier with this mascot.
I'm not engaging with this right now.
Right.
It seems like we always add things at the right moments where the next line just fits too well.
Or I think it's much funnier when it doesn't fit at all.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have a drink.
About time, cheapskate. Bye, Woodslap. Bye, Hyde.
See ya. This is your fault, Bailey's. Yeah, I don't care what you want, Mr. Bailey's.
I think, since you've so kindly asked what I wanted. Something warm, sweet, and comforting, please.
So, something cold, bitter, and uncomfortable. Got it.
I'll make sure to have something crunchy in it.
What the heck is
That's the mystery part of it, isn't it? Happy says, I'll take a page from your guys' book on date everything and use they, them, can be their pronouns.
Okay.
All right, it is then.
Milk, perhaps?
The lowest quality milk?
0% milk.
Just hands him an empty cup.
Here you go.
You ever tried that before, huh?
You still charging for it.
Drink our diet air. Yes, chocolate with honey. Of course it's always honey! And milk would work.
So you're telling me that you just want chocolate milk with honey in it?
Ray, how about you go ahead and serve him a drink?
Ray, I know the urge is strong, but please don't mess this up.
Okay, so what is it?
It's what
You
it's literally,
serve the drink that you want to give him.
Okay,
That's
it's-
why
It's okay. He's literally says it at the top of his head right there.
Okay.
you serve him the drink that you want to give him. You're gonna follow the script?
I'm gonna follow the script.
What?
Yeah. Because Jay says, please don't mess this up. So, that means there's something that's gonna be coming up. It's important that I give it to him.
I've wasted this opportunity.
That's all the drinks for today.
Yeah. See, this just makes me more mad. that
Yeah,
there's a
now you
heart.
have to press A to serve it now that it's got a heart in it.
This just makes me more mad. God dang it.
Man, we first served this to Rachel.
Did we?
Yeah. Alright.
There you go. Dick.
You won't believe how I made the chocolate. Anyway.
Oh.
There you go, I ruined it for you.
God, no matter how much I hate somebody, I want you to do that.
Alright, anyways, we have our chocolate bean meringue. A sweet, nourishing, healthy chocolate. That's the lie we'll give him, yeah.
Anyway,
And as for
tell you what.
Baileys, yeah, nobody cares.
Since Lou is out, I can take over his whoop slap to make it even.
Okay.
Here you
Perfect.
pick it up, Bailey's.
It's had quite the mouthfeel, Whoop Slap.
Good.
Didn't know you can make chocolate so sludgy.
Yeah, it's a lot harder than it looks, but it's worth the effort.
Ah. Somehow it's sticking in between my teeth.
Well,
It means a lot that you're always looking out
you
for
know-
all of us now that I'm looking away to my left.
you know how
to my right?
You know how Tootsie Rolls always just stick to your teeth no matter what, right?
I don't think these are Tootsie Rolls by the taste. On a miserable night like this, it's heartwarming to have something so surprising in your mouth. Isn't that right, Whoop Slap?
Yes, yes, it is. But of course, you're our valued customers.
I hope Lua didn't get too soaked. Out of context, that is wild. Anyways,
So you don't like Lua to be wet? Yeah, it makes sense now in hindsight.
wait a minute. The rain just immediately stopped happening in the background.
It's still going.
Where?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Well, leave it to Bailey's to leave Lua dry.
Yeah.
You do care a lot about her.
What kind of face is Bailey's making with that?
I think it's supposed to be like a sad sigh or something.
Yeah, I don't take that as a sigh. Of course I do.
Then why all the fighting?
What fighting? You tell me.
Because you're a dick.
This wedding is bringing out the worst in us.
The worst in you.
Since we sorted out the situation with my dead family.
You mean since you cut them off?
Allegedly.
Anyway.
Yeah, since I stopped talking to their judgmental faces
Okay.
and their open caskets. Lua and I haven't fought about anything. Until now. Every time we try to organize this thing, it's like we become different people. I'm not normally like this if you haven't already been able to tell. Isn't that right, Whoop Slap?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Sorry, it's just been tough for me to talk. This drink is taking a weird path down my throat.
Let me ask you something.
Oh. Go ahead.
What do you want from this wedding?
To marry Lua. What other question do you have for me? How do you mean?
The fact that you have to think about it. It's not complicated. I'm just asking what you want.
Oh, I need something to wash this down.
If you close your eyes and picture the day, what do you see?
Honestly, I have no clue.
There it is.
I know Lua is there, but that's about it.
Whoop snaps stop me from ripping into this guy.
You know what? I'm not gonna stop you at all, Hyde. Just do what you will do best.
So, hi. I
It's
think we have an alternative to your synthetic blood problem. Have you ever tried going back to real blood? Man, the lasting effects that elven blood will give you, man.
but just the conversation Hyde is having with Bailey's, like I can totally relate to him.
I think Hyde is probably the most relatable character
Yeah.
in both games.
Hyde, why are you lying to him? That's not a bad start, in truth. But if you don't have specific expectations, why don't you just let her do what she wants?
Because what about my decisions?
Anyway,
You make it sound so easy.
it is easy.
I want her to have what she wants. That's exactly what I've been trying to achieve. Can't you tell by all my decisions and dialogue?
Uh-huh.
I've been picking up on everything she's liking on Tomocho. Every wedding picture she's pinning online, all the places she finds cool, all the fashion designers she follows. She deserves to have all of that, to have a special day. But every time I make a suggestion, she won't hear of it. Cyrus is here, by the way. He says Gala is best boy.
I don't disagree.
Yeah? She says it's too much, too expensive, too this, too that.
Is it too much? Too expensive?
It is for me.
God.
Do you know all the places you can get a drink around here for -$5?
Okay.
Not
The only thing I can afford is whatever is in this cup.
Not even the economy at its best could even have that, man. I'm sorry. But not really.
That's not the point. I don't want her to have a shabby wedding. Just because I'm estranged from my family, them being dead and all, I want her to have what she wants, what she deserves.
I just love that we said his parents died off somewhere between games. And we just have to try to rework this whole thing to make it make sense.
Well, you guys wanted our playthrough, this is what you get. You get extra lore.
I also just love too that these elves are saying like over and over again that they have this immortality. Oh no, they died.
Right.
Only Bailey's. A proper princess wedding.
God, I'm so sick of your crap. You're a remarkably presumptuous young man.
Really? Is that what you would tell me? Uh-oh.
Mr. Hyde.
No, you're not gonna hold me back, Lucy.
No, that's all right. Whoop slap. I know Hyde helped Lua back in the day. If he's got something to say, I want to hear it. I am all ears, after all.
Good, because I was going to say it, whether you like it or not.
Uh-huh.
You're sitting here, going on about everything Lua should want, as if you could know what's in someone else's heart. Even when you love someone. No, especially when you love someone.
Now, you guys do remember, because we have lore of Hyde being in a previous relationship from his comic where he got divorced.
Yes.
So it's like, you might want to start taking the hints there.
You should never presume to know what they need. Lua is the only one who can tell what Lua wants.
But that's exactly the problem.
God,
When
you
I
dense
ask
mother.
her, she always says she doesn't know.
Then give her time to figure it out. You dense mother.
Okay, so I have a question here. Hyde always knows way more than what he initially lets on.
Uh-huh.
Do you think at this point Hyde knows Whoop Slap's affections for Lua? Or no? But no matter what, he just genuinely dislikes Bailey, so which do you think it is? So, is he trying to help you, or is it just like, oh, he just hates Bailey so much, but it kind of indirectly helps you?
Hyde, I feel, is trying to be as neutral as he can.
Okay.
Chaotic neutral? Is that what you would call him?
Yes.
Chaotic neutral usually implies that you have very unpredictable actions, but they're not always evil actions, they're not always good actions, but more often than not, they benefit you directly.
Yeah, I have no idea what the Punnett Square would look like for these characters.
With 1,000 suggestions a minute. Or if you try to force her into some sort of princess wedding. Just to make you feel good about yourself.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Exactly my point.
But what if we take so long that we reach old age? I don't want to go out like my parents did. I'd be the third elf that mortally died. And we're still not married?
A fast die young, I guess.
If you reach old age and you're still together, married or not, I think that counts as a win. But, you know, I'm just over here talking about actual love. And since we're talking about taking some time, you should also use that time to figure out what you want. Otherwise, the best you'll get is a wedding, based on your skewed idea of what Lua's wedding should be. That sounds pretty sad to me.
Well, that wasn't pleasant to hear.
Yeah, because it's not what you wanted to hear. Bailey's?
But it also wasn't wrong.
Oh wow, you can actually be honest with yourself.
Give her time and figure out what I want, huh? Sounds so simple.
And yet you can't do this because you're selfish.
Should have thought about that before, I guess.
Yeah, it requires you to look inward, and you can't do that.
My eyeballs don't do that for me.
Anyway,
You're not bad at this tough love thing, are you, Hyde?
oh, you want tough? I'll show you what these hands can do.
These big, beefy, schmeat hands.
What did you say, punk? Big, meaty claws!
Heh. Perhaps I should consider a career in couples counseling.
Oh, jeez.
That doesn't sound nearly as much fun as modeling.
Oh, it's pretty fun for me. Doesn't it? Modeling gets old after a while.
I thought you were having a good time in LA.
I was. Until I wasn't. I'm moving to Seattle, in fact.
Oh, you just had to get closer to someone like me, huh?
I kept my contract with the agency, just in case. But there aren't many modeling jobs to be had here.
Really? What are you going to do then? Sounds like you're stranded for cash.
Hmm. Go back to Mafia Dwarf Buddies, of course. Come on, I'm obviously kidding.
Are you though?
Phew.
I wouldn't go back to them. I'd go back to being chased by them. Besides, I checked in on them, and everyone I used to find entertaining has retired now. Meanwhile, their grandkids manage the whole enterprise. Like it's some sort of startup.
Are we seriously talking about the Mafia right now?
Uh-huh. That's for me to know. And for you to wonder about.
Mr. Hyde likes to play a little.
Guilty as charged. I can't help it. When I see an earnest face, I have to tease it.
You
Agreed.
call my face earnest, huh?
Agreed.
Actually, you have a very punchable face, but anyway.
Well, I was almost certain for a second you referred to me as Ear Nest. I'll take that as a compliment.
Does you have a punchable face? Okay.
But also, what's wrong with managing things like a startup? That sounds like a pretty efficient approach, right?
You young people.
Young? Me?
Impatient in business like you're impatient in love. Efficiency isn't everything. I have all the time in the world. I don't care if things are done fast. I want them done right.
You and me both. Maybe you should go into slow fashion. Or fine arts. If you paint with oils, that'll take some proper time.
Heh. Fine arts were the first thing I got good at a few centuries ago. But my style isn't trendy nowadays. Too much. What is that word?
Is Chiaroscuro lighting.
Maybe Chiaroscuro?
Sure, that. Whatever. Just go to the next line.
Well, what is that? I want to.
Okay.
Curious.
Alright, hang on. Who's my walker? Okay. CHIA. What?
ROSCURO.
RO. It is an artistic technique that uses strong contrast between light and dark to create a dramatic three-dimensional effect, particularly in painting and drawing. The term, derived from Italian for light-dark, involves the use of shading to define form and depth, often resulting in the sense of volume and mood. And it's got some examples here. We've seen paintings like these before.
Okay.
So, of course, this being the chat, you won't see it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I've definitely
That's-
seen stuff like that.
So, just for the sake of description, they're very old paintings, probably around, I'd say, early to late medieval times. They are painted extremely realistically of people. Very little backgrounds, mostly obscured in shadows. The people in the drawing's the only thing you can see. But yeah, that's about it. Like the description says.
And putting blue in skin tones isn't novel anymore.
If you're insinuating that you're Rembrandt,
Shh. If my mafia buddies find out, I'll be in trouble.
You're always joking around, Hyde. That must have been what all your advice was about for me. All one big joke, huh?
Uh-huh.
But for all that you don't sugarcoat your advice, you're a pretty great listener. I hope you also have people who listen to you.
No one listens to me.
What was that?
What about the wolf boy?
I'm moving here to be closer to them.
What was that?
Nothing. I believe your phone's ringing.
No, sometimes it just lets me know that I can go on green. Ah, it's Lua. Why you immediately stare at us? She's done with work for the day. Finally.
In a hurry to leave here, Mr. Bailey's.
No, not at all. But I am looking forward to going home.
And keeping bickering?
You know it. Nah, I don't think so, apparently. I had an EpiPenny just now.
An apostrophe?
An EpiPen something, yes. Must be something in this. Okay, whoops, what was this again?
Tootsie Rolls.
Can you tell me what happened to the flavor?
Oh, it happens if you don't drink it quick enough.
When exactly was these Tootsie Rolls made?
Well, let's see.
Fresh off the line.
Well, let's see. Today is Sunday, so last month.
Well, I'm just as timeless anyway, so
Yeah, so that's fine.
what's a little weird drink gonna do for me? I am immortal.
Yeah.
Unlike my parents, somehow. I'm going to leave the topic alone for a little while.
Good, Elf.
What did you just call me?
Enjoy your night then.
I think I will. Thanks, Hyde. And thanks, Whoopslap.
Of course.
I'll be sure to pay this drink, if you want to call it that loosely, on my tab, just like you did with Freya.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Yeah, we don't do that no more. Have a good night. So, Mr. Hyde, what was that about the mafia and modeling and fine arts? Are you genuinely considering a career change?
All I'm considering right now is whether my car got nicked. I know old man Georgie said this area is safe. And it's a bit of a pile of junk. But it's a pile of junk with sentimental value.
I sense a story here.
It's quite a story indeed. But I'll make it short, because it's getting pretty late. I got this car many moons ago, back when Gala was my bodyguard. I had been stuck in Seattle for a while, working day in and day out. At some point, I decided that I needed a proper break. But, you know Gala, he's a bit of a stickler for the rules. There was no way I could have a night out in the middle of a big job, not on his watch.
So, you slipped his watch?
You know me well, Whoopslap. Some friends and I, we decided to get out together. I was to provide the ride, they provided the entertainment. I did the usual thing, I waited until Gala was sound asleep. Then I left a pile of pillows under the duvet, Hyde-shaped. And I snuck out of the hotel room.
Must have been a wide thing.
Or maybe he was smaller back then. I don't know.
There was only one problem. Gala was my chauffeur as well.
He had your car keys.
He had my car keys. And I wasn't about to poke the bear wolf. So I went to the nearest dealership and got the cheapest car I could find. I only intended to keep it for the night, you see. I'll spare you details, but my friends and I, we drove to a lovely spot with a view. For the sort of action which I admit might appear ambiguous from the outside. But to me, it was very enjoyable indeed. We were right in the thick of it when, suddenly,
Just like KSI.
we hear a tap on the window.
Let me guess. It was Gala.
The wolf himself. He peers inside. Then he starts banging on the door so hard the whole car is shaking. We all just kind of freeze. And then he says, "How dare you kidnap Mr. Hyde?" Opens the door and tosses my dates outside.
No.
Mr. Hyde.
You're not winding. Oh.
What?
You're like,
You said my mind. You're not winding me up, are you?
It's got a young Joseph Joestar reference. Next, you're gonna say this.
oh, whoop slap, I wish. Sorry, it still sends me into a fit just to think about it. He, Princess, carried me out of the car, if you could believe that.
Oh, I believe it. That's a conscientious bodyguard if I ever heard one.
Right? Truly earning his yearly bonus. I didn't have the chance to explain the situation. At least not until he removed my gag.
Huh?
Say again. All right.
Gala acted like he was angry, but in reality, he was mortified. If not as mortified as my dates, whom I had to pick out of the grass.
Poor Gala.
Swoop slap, I see where your allegiance lies. Personally, I say poor me.
Yeah, but Cyrus already said Gala's best boy, so we kind of care about him a little bit more.
I never saw those lovely friends again after that fiasco. But I couldn't be angry at Gala, even then. In fact, I found his chivalry rather charming.
Chivalry isn't dead, everybody.
He didn't seem to find my antics quite as charming, though. He had woken up, hadn't found me, and was already suspecting the worst. And that was before he discovered me in a strange car in the middle of nowhere. And a compromising position.
Oh, whoa.
I think he was truly terrified on my account. So, he stopped talking to me for a few weeks.
So, Ray, what would you do if you were in Gala's position, figuring out all of this?
I have no idea. Oh, God. I have no idea.
Reading it is one thing. Trying to imagine it as yourself in this scenario is a completely different thing.
Because, I would understand Gala's concern. But after the explanation, I'm like, alright, I'm leaving you. This is it's too weird for me. I'm leaving.
Friendship.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound fair.
Unfair.
Unfair.
Unfair, not fun fair.
I suppose it wasn't. He also wouldn't give me my car keys back. I got stuck with this old thing you can see outside. And the worst of it is, if you can believe it, I decided as a grand gesture to chauffeur him around in it. He stopped sulking really quickly after that. I suspect he wasn't a huge fan of my driving. Anyhow, I decided to keep the car in the end, for whatever reason. My car collection has had some serious turnover, but this one isn't going anywhere. I must have replaced everything inside it a dozen times over. And it's very banged up. But I guess I've grown fond of it by now. We're both a little stuck in time, this car and I.
You're rather more sentimental than I thought, Mr. Hyde.
Sentimental. That's what you took away from that story?
Yes.
But I suppose you're right. Good thing it's only us here. I can plausibly deny this conversation ever took place.
Yeah. It's not like we're recording it.
Nope, not at all.
Hey, don't look around for cameras.
Still, the rain has stopped. This is my cue to go. Before I lose all my remaining cred.
I hope the car is safe and sound.
So do I. And whoop slap.
Yes.
Nothing. Have a good night.
Good night, Mr. Hyde. And safe journey home. Well, how we feeling, folks?
Back lemon. A perfect, if unlikely, combination of sour and bitter.
I mean, I'm awake, so...
We got one more night in us.
Coach, how we feeling?
We got one more night in us.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Let's do this.
Alright, so while we are in between this, I want to figure out everybody that's in chat, because I want you guys a little more interactive this time around. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. 25 streams in, who out of all three of us, well, like, I want you to have three different answers. Who has been your favorite voice to listen to that I've done? Your favorite voice you listen to that Ray's done? Your favorite voice to listen to that Jay has done? And I'm not just referring to this game, but I'm also referring to Detective.
I was about to ask that question too.
So, yeah. Out of both of our games, I can't really say date everything yet, because like we don't really have an opportunity to really overtake any sort of character.
Sure.
Yeah.
But of those two right now, we're 25 streams in. Surely you have a little bit more of a preference. Do each of us have an answer for each other?
I have one.
Okay.
Okay.
Jay, I like how you did Dick Brickman.
I was almost gonna. I'm gonna have to change my answer then.
Was that yours?
Yeah.
Just because, like, as we've done these games, some of these before recording,
Sure.
so at least with Coffee Talk, we knew what we were going to do.
Yeah.
So the excitement came more from sharing it with others, and doing Brickman for you. That was new.
Right.
That was completely. I was not expecting that, and it was just different. So it's like that. I really liked it.
It was also like the perfect blend of like what you had to say using it too.
Yes, like it fits so well. Like I can't imagine anything else saying those. Any other voice saying those lines.
Man, I really hope Dick Brickman comes back at both the future cases and somewhere in the next game too.
Yeah.
Alright, so Cyrus already says, I like the whoop slap voice. I'm not sure who voices him.
Ha ha ha.
Uh-huh.
Way to give us the best/worst answer possible.
Yeah.
This is Dick Brickman saying, thanks for giving a bad answer, Cyrus. This is Dick Brickman signing out.
Coach?
Alright, well, I'm going to give a different answer for Jay. I'm going to go from this game.
Okay.
I'm going to give it your You're Gala.
Really? I thought you would have picked Hendry.
Hendry's also fun,
Okay.
but it. See, I just don't hear enough of Hendry.
He doesn't show up as.
Yeah.
And I get it's a hard game to juggle everybody.
I like your Hendry, but I feel like it's not unique enough to really pick it
Sure.
because I feel like all three of us can take over for Hendry.
Sure. I'll give you that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's one voice I feel like we can all nail.
Oh, yeah.
But I feel like if I were to, like, because, alright, I have never seen anybody else play Coffee Talk. So therefore, I have no other, like, reference as to, like, how anybody else voices these characters.
Yeah. Or
Like,
if anyone
my
does.
sure, I mean, to some extent, like, maybe they just read it plainly.
Yeah.
But for us, we want to, like, live the character.
Yes.
So, like, for me, I feel like in any sort of iteration, Gala would sound like yours version.
Yeah, I said this before, but as a reminder, I have Patrick Warburton in mind, and specifically when he was Lemony Snicket in the reboot of series Unfortunate Events, and which this is a mild tangent, but when that series got announced, I have to admit, I was not really crazy about Warburton playing Snicket when I first heard that he was cast for it. I really wasn't. But then I watched the first season of the show, and I watched the rest of the show since then. And I gotta say, it's like, I get why now. He doesn't play his usual over-the-top characters. He plays it very dour, as you would expect for a story and for this character, too.
Yeah.
And I like that he's somewhat matter-of-fact, too. And it's like, looking at Gala, he's not matter-of-fact in a way, but you can tell he has a vaguely depressed outlook, you know?
Yeah. So, I think it's just one that it fits the most.
Thank you.
So, what is
Coach, to give an answer for you, of what I
Okay.
enjoy, I definitely like the way you do Officer Dooley.
I really love Dooley, too.
That's just, it's so funny.
I just love that you give him a Midwestern accent.
But I do like how you do Rachel
What?
on Coffee Talk. Yeah.
I feel like Rachel, for me, is like the one that I have the hardest time doing.
Really?
Is it more of a strain on the throat? Good.
I wouldn't call it that. It's just a level of consistency because I didn't want to have the same woman voice.
I get what you mean on that one too. As someone who's voiced a lot of female characters, not just on the stream, but for a lot of older games we have played too. It's like I do follow the same patterns for a few of them, but
And for me, I feel like it's just a generic sort of like young girl, like as best as I can do, being how old I am.
It fits.
you best believe we had a very difficult time when we played the Danganronpa series.
Oh gosh, we had like 40 different voices
Right.
to try to create on the spot. And like, yeah, I just don't feel like it's all that unique to me. But again, you know, I've tried to make sure that I don't have anybody else sound like her.
Okay.
Of course, we can never go wrong with saying that Ray has best Georgie.
That's what.
Best Georgie.
Oh yeah, I love Ray's Georgie. I love Coach's Dooley as well too. But if I don't want to take the same answer Ray did, I'm gonna say for Coach. I love his Baileys too. kind of similar to what you said before, Ray. I love Dooley, but I also think any one of us could also take over for Dooley too if needed.
I don't think I can.
Here's the thing. We can sound like him, but I don't think we can do a good job as Coach in terms of acting like him.
Fair?
Alright.
Fair?
Like we can just simply read the lines, and no one would care.
Yeah.
But the added inflections, the added
The improvised
the
lines.
improv lines, yeah, we can't do that stuff.
Man, I love turning Bailey's into a douchebag. You
He
just
is-
get the complete different side Like, because everyone else you're supposed to play straight and play positive and do all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, no, I am going to take this character and just drag him through the mud.
For no reason.
I'm going to say everything correctly, but I'm going to do so in the most a-hole way possible.
And you do it so well. It's like, okay, we've all played a-hole characters.
Yes.
But I think yours is the only one that plays it the most realistic. Like, the ones I play, if I do it, I do exaggerated, posh, over the top, even by JoJo standards. But you did sound like the most realistic one.
Yes.
His is tough, too. As far as, like... Because for him, it's definitely, like, you have to try to match the energy that you want to put into it. So, in order for me to, like, sound like him, I have to try to act like him, too.
Right.
So, yeah, I will say for that, good to know that nobody else has given us an answer so far. We will just continue on with the next day. We've done enough patting ourselves on the back, so to speak. So,
Yeah, because no one else will. Yeah!
yeah.
First wave of visa applications to Europe projected for failure to include passport signatures. The rise and fall of Weirdstein box office, a brief history. Sold out replica astronaut suits experience an extreme increase in sales.
Alright, we got some more.
Okay, for this
here.
day, for this particular day, it's gonna be simple. We only have one customer.
Okay.
So, so at any given moment, two of us are really just going to be benched for this day.
Alright.
Who would you recommend to be Whoop Slap tonight?
I would either between me or Ray at this point,
Okay.
God.
since it's a character you voice.
Alright. Lucas says, does everything happen for a reason? Or nah? I don't know if I'm gonna like that one, but I just will. Aqua?
I wonder how everyone's doing.
Rachel? Anyways, Georgie?
Trucker fell asleep and crashed near the 4th Avenue. No casualties, but quite the property damage. I reckon you want to avoid the area for the moment.
Thank you, Georgie. Riona?
Road construction on Lenora Avenue.
Okay.
You know what, Jay? You go ahead for a group select.
I hope the power hiccups don't affect the machines too much. This is a very slow start. Yeah, there we go. Right at a good time.
Wow. Perfect.
Okay, well, Ray, do you want to be Amanda this time?
I wasn't on last time.
Yeah.
Like I said. That didn't discount what I said.
Yeah.
Welcome, you two. It's a relief to see you're safe and sound.
Hi, Whoop Slap. Yes, we're also very relieved. Okay, speaking of Silver, I want to get more opinions as to like how you guys thought of our previous meal from the first game
Yeah.
in the chat.
Yeah.
Because we tried to show off like almost every other voice we could do, and
Right.
we could think of on the spot.
Right.
That was a challenge for sure.
It was.
But I think it was a challenge that was heavily needed
Yeah.
to really kind of spice up the character.
Sure.
Right.
I don't think Amanda needs it, which is why we don't really do it for her.
Right.
So, yes, we're also very relieved. It was a little scary last time.
We analyzed the events of the evening and found them 31.245% frightening and 68.755% distasteful. Leaving in such a hurry is not an experience we care to repeat.
Hopefully this will be a quieter evening.
Yes, that is our wish. Anyhow, greetings are customary in cafes, bars, and restaurants, are they not? Therefore, good evening.
Love
Finger
it.
guns.
Finger guns. Good evening.
Even if in reality it should be good night.
Uh-huh.
We find that very strange. That good evening is a way to say hello, but good night is a way to say goodbye.
That is true, actually.
That's a good point.
Is this assuming that you never start an encounter at night? Because a theory that would appear to be empirically wrong. For example, this is the second time we meet, Earthchild,
Ah.
and both times have been at night. Our 100% sample does not bear out the aforementioned premise.
But
Additionally, the very concepts of evening and morning seem only marginally...
Amanda.
Yes, what is it?
Ding, ding, ding. I think we tried to interject a couple of times.
Which one?
Forgive me if I'm mistaken, Slap.
no, it's alright. I didn't have anything important to say. Truth is, I'm not sure why our greetings have a circadian rhythm. Earthlings are creatures of habit, I suppose. They get attached to certain ways of using language, and often don't understand the actual meaning of words.
Yes.
By the way, do you like that whenever I change it just a bit once the secret of Loop Slap is out?
Yeah.
Good detail to keep
Yes.
You're right.
around.
It's like I always have to keep in mind there's two versions of Loop Slap at any given moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, sometimes there's three.
Sometimes.
At least in this particular case, no one's getting hurt. Since I arrived here, I've observed that some thoughtless use of language can have a much more painful effect.
Indeed.
We see and we agree. And we apologize for interrupting you, Slap.
Don't worry about it.
Communicating without a hive connection is rather challenging. Besides, we have been in a somewhat heightened mental state. How fitting for tonight.
Yeah.
We have been finding Earth quite curious.
You didn't tell the chat. That's why that's the case for you.
I did not. So, chat, just so you know, I drank a Monster energy drink just before we started. And so I'm pretty hyped up. I'm really focused right now.
Like, if you could only see his face, he's like when Patrick was trying to focus and the eyeballs were popping out back and forth on that one fish.
Yeah. Funny enough, my heart rate is not going really fast, but my brain is just I posted it on my close friend's story. I said it's like my brain has 100 tabs open and I'm focused on each one of them.
Where's the music coming from?
75th tab.
Hey, for our stream! 75 is the way to go.
Extraordinary, even. We are keen to absorb as much information as we can during our visit here. It seems to use our siblings who previously visited Earth.
Speaking of energy drinks, I also drank a C4. I drank a lemonade version of a C4.
Ooh.
Pretty good.
Nice.
But enough about me.
Came back with findings of a rather superficial nature. We are excited to gather data that will advance the science of Earth studies. Our return to the hive will be triumphal. Ahem. Of course, we do not do such things for the glory. But still, we are looking forward to seeing our work recognized.
So, are you a scholar, Miss Amanda?
Yes, that is good equivalence of what we are. We specialize in data gathering and analysis of poorly charted territories.
That sounds very impressive.
Oh, DGAPCT is much less impressive than our siblings' mission. Silver is an explorer and an adventurer. He is deserving of respect.
Look, Amanda, just because I've caught some waves doesn't mean that you can call me the Silver Surfer.
And his mission is to find a prospective partner is of the utmost importance.
Still perspective, huh? No progress on that front, I take it.
Well, I wouldn't quite say that.
Oh, very intriguing.
You're always so professional, Whoopslap. You rarely ask direct questions.
It's too dangerous to do that.
But I think you're a little curious about the gossip, right?
What is gossip?
Gossip is information about what goes on in other people's lives.
Amanda, do
Oh,
you
we see. So it's like data on individual beings then.
Yes, that sounds about right.
We love gossip. What is wrong with it?
Oh, nothing at all. And I would love to listen to yours. But let me at least make you a drink first.
We must consider our choice of drink carefully. We suggest our sibling goes first.
Are you ready to order, Silver?
I have an idea, yes?
Can we expect an interesting new recipe? You're a barista yourself now, after all.
A barista?
You remember.
How am I... Oh, you mean the cafe?
Yes, you mentioned you were opening one, didn't you?
I am, after a fashion. But I'm not focusing on drink menus just yet.
Also intriguing.
I promise I'm not just withholding information, Whoopslap. But things are a little complicated. Is it alright if we just start with the drink? I'll try my best to explain everything afterwards.
That sounds good to me.
Then, I think I'd like something simple tonight. Do you remember the first drink I ordered when I came here years ago?
We do. Wasn't it a coffee-based drink?
Wasn't it a milk-based drink, actually? It was. A coffee drink. And I think you mentioned it was very bitter?
Bitter and tart, right?
This is not the timeline we were expecting to go into.
Well,
Yes, I think that's right. A bitter and tart coffee drink. What the
alright.
heck? I thought it was the Milky Way, but alright.
Well, the first drink. Not the, yeah.
Wasn't that
No.
what we gave him first?
No.
Is he referring to the first game then?
Yeah.
Okay, well then.
Yeah, all those years ago is what he said.
I'm gonna mess with my memory then. Okay, coffee.
Huh? Coffee. 2 coffees.
2 coffees.
Uh-huh.
Ginger?
Lemon. And he gets an item.
That was the black lemon. I don't ever remember giving him this. Someone go back to our streams on YouTube and verify this for us, please, because I don't remember ever having to give him this.
Give him the ID card.
This is not the correct timeline. Georgie, keep your freaking lighter out of the way.
Hey, you leave my lighter alone.
You're not even here!
That's tomorrow.
What is?
I got it off the agent last time he was here.
Speaking of which... Black lemon, a perfect if unlikely combination of sour and bitter. Well, you certainly got the unlikely part correctly. Why did I do that? Why am I doing that? Well, I keep thinking that it's like on the previous tab, so I think I have to go back to the brew pad. Alright. Silver. Man, we're learning so much about him.
So much. Yes, I know.
That is quite something. Thanks to you, Slap. Truly. You can't know how much that helps, but it really does.
Don't mention it. I thought, maybe you'd find a way to put it to good use.
I'm sure I can figure something out.
You seem to have grown quite creative over the months.
I guess I have somewhat. I'll let you know how this plays out in the end. Thank you again.
Here's a black lemon for you, Silver.
This definitely looks like what I had in mind. From the timeline that only I seem to have recalled. And it tastes interesting. It's very minimal, yet strong. Very enjoyable. I think I might prefer sweeter things, but I'm glad I tried this one. What do you mean you're glad you tried this one? It's something you had before, right?
Right. I second what Miss Amanda said last time. You feel the same in some ways, yet also very different.
I don't know. I do think that everyone keeps changing all the time. Maybe we feel like our personalities make sense because we see ourselves in hindsight. When the truth is, we make ourselves up as we go along.
Amanda.
That is an insightful theory, Silver. You have grown wiser. You used to be a rather youthful and innocent part of the hive.
Ah, well, I have had to learn and adapt here. As one legendary man, Bear Grylls, had once said, improvise, adapt, and overcome. It's been a couple of years after all. But despite all that, and considering what I said about people changing all the time, I am not a people. I don't think I've changed all that much. In fact, it's as if I've been becoming a little more me every day. Just revealing myself.
Speaking of that, we meant to ask. How did you choose the specific Earthling appearance over another? Our observation is that Earthlings come in a great many varieties. With a near infinity of combinations. Did you run a random generation algorithm?
Oh, no, it wasn't random at all. Even if at first it wasn't a conscious process. I chose the way I look because it felt true to who I am. When I first started coming to this cafe, I had a hard time understanding this world and its riddles. But there were already some things that I could relate to. Some things that felt familiar. Like Hyde's eyes, that always see beyond the surface. Or Gala's outfit, which is a sign of kindness and trust.
See, referenced how he looked at the end of the first game.
And just signifying that he is in fact best boy according to Cyrus. I borrowed those traits from them, without even realizing.
You took inspiration from them.
Yes, our species seems to have the ability to do that. But, Gala's fashion I couldn't keep after all. It came with responsibilities. With great power does come great outfits.
True.
People stopped me all the time to ask me for medical advice.
I can see how that would be a bit problematic.
Yes, but then I found this fictional universe, where all the stories take place in the stars. So I changed my outfit to imitate theirs. And at some point, it all came in together. One morning, I saw myself in the mirror and I felt like the way I looked matched who I was. It made me feel at peace. So although I look different now from when we first met, and although I have learned the ways of this world a bit and have grown a bit, in many ways, I still feel the same.
Different, but same.
Yes, different but same.
It makes sense to us.
It really does.
Oh, is this Laurel?
Oh,
No, it's Yanni.
Wow.
No, this is from Pearl.
Still no news from Mitch? We think the odds are now 84.3% that she is phantoming you.
do you mean ghosting?
We mean phantoming, as in when you think you hear a sound. But your ears are merely playing a trick on you. We thought we had established a hive connection with Midge. But it was only a phantom sound, after all. Anyhow, what is Pearl saying?
That her calendar might clear up soon, if I want to meet up.
Ooh, Silver. It sounds like things are going very well indeed.
I think it may be time I tell you a little bit about this.
But we wish to order a drink as well.
No, of course. I'm so sorry. Go ahead, Amanda. Is she faxing us her answer? What the heck was that sound?
Our apologies, but the machine's having issues.
Oh, that didn't come from her.
That would be funny.
Let me think.
We'll let you know as soon as it's working again.
It was like I didn't know you could 3D print.
Curious that Earth's drink making skills are so refined, yet so unreliable. This is a land of contradictions.
It is. Yep.
But do carry on, sibling.
Right, so I've been relying on Amanda to help me with the online part of online dating. And it's been working really well. On average. There have also been some small issues.
Earthlings are strange.
Facts. Online dating has a reputation for emphasizing that, yes.
Some Earthlings express their interest. But when you say hello, they never answer back. While in real life, saying hello is a starter for 99.045% of conversations. It seems that online, more humorous or breeding-oriented openers are favored. However, if an opener is entirely worn, it is considered out of bounds and angrily dismissed.
What is that? Horn?
Yes, that is when prospective partners send you close-up pictures of their horns.
They're both doing the finger thing.
It's a family trait. Horns? Got it. People do that?
Oh, yes. I think it would be a find after a bit of conversation. But if we get into the mood and they ask me first, I'd probably say yes. Horns can be really pretty, you know. I guess, but especially... Well, unless they are on some sort of succubus, I suppose, according to some people.
Right.
But it also feels very strange when that's the first thing they do. Before they even write a single word.
I can imagine, yes. Ray has some experience with that.
This,
Don't you, Ray? It's not a no.
And then sometimes Earthlings express interest. But after reading a joke that is statistically funny 99.9% of the time, they answer with a sad face and block communications.
Funny for you, 99.908% of the time.
Yes, fortunately, online dating is governed by the law of large numbers, which favors persistence. We are patient.
Amanda has been spending a lot of time on the app, and it started to work out. I'm now having conversations with some really nice people, especially Pearl.
We prefer Laurel. Her facial features are more symmetrical, but Silver seems to favor the asymmetrical Earthling.
What the heck? Does she look like freaking Chunk from the Goonies or whatever?
I mean, we all have asymmetrical faces, really.
So what is she going on about then?
She's going off with like more, because there's a thing saying like, hey, the left side and the right side have to match perfectly. That is like the standard beauty. But the weird thing is, there has been a filter showing what you would look like if you had a perfectly symmetrical face, and it's kind of off-putting. Not ugly, not horrible, just very alien-looking.
Similar, like, Uncanny Valley territory.
Exactly. So, there's actually a style theory that came out about a year or two about this. This was when MatPat was still on, so this was on the good side of things. Anyway, he brought up that it's actually when people were look through a list of photos saying, okay, pick out the people that you find the most attractive. Most of the time, it was the people with the asymmetrical faces. So one eye is slightly bigger. If you're smiling, one corner goes up a little bit higher than the other one, stuff like that. Kind of going off of the idea that we, on some level, seek out the imperfections of others. So that way, it's less pressure off of us, personally, to try to match up to that perfection. We don't feel as inadequate. It's fascinating.
So that's why boobs are never symmetrical.
Exactly. My one arm and one leg is slightly longer than the other, things like that.
Well, see, for that, I always thought it was some sort of like wear and tear.
It could be, and that's still true with the face. Like, people who are side sleepers, they tend to mess up one side of the face. That's why they always say, okay, if you want to have the perfect symmetrical face, you have to lay on your back.
But then the back of your head can be
True.
on the flatter side, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, she sounds like a really good person. She's a communications director for a charity that fights homelessness. She cares about other people a lot. I don't think she's been very lucky in return. But she's very funny, curious of everything, and her smile. That damn smile.
Please desist. We can sense your hormones boiling.
Wow.
And she's the person you might be getting a date with.
I really hope so. Uh-oh.
Do you have a day and time for your dates?
No. This is on a different topic. Please, excuse me.
Well, Aunt Amanda, it's just us. So, I take it you've been enjoying your time on Earth, Ms. Amanda? Or not?
No, we have been enjoying it. But we also see the limits of it.
How do you mean?
We are a hive mind. A hive mind knows no boundaries or limitations. We share all our thoughts and desires. It is not difficult for us to connect. We are born connected. But Earthlings are guarded. They have complex emotions. And they have no means of truly knowing what anyone else feels. The It makes them afraid of judgment and of hurt. It must be very difficult and painful for them to connect deeply.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
With our alleged backstory.
Uh-huh.
There's so much they must let go of first. We cannot live like that.
You said that online networks were like a hive.
Like a hive, but not a true hive. The true hive requires honesty and directness, as well as a desire to deeply understand others.
I see. You don't think you could ever adapt the way Silver has?
Silver is different. Even when he was a part of us, we could sense him looking outwards. That is why he's become such an amazing explorer. And that is why he made the effort to learn Earthlings' codes and behaviors. He did not just want to understand. He wanted to experience. We are not like him. We like to seek knowledge on what is different from us. But once we have that knowledge, we are satisfied. Uncovering it and bringing it back is what makes us happy.
Happy? They're referring to you. Huh? Is anybody still here?
Yeah.
Hello?
I don't know. We might be speaking to the void still.
We might be, but that's alright.
Well, I'm to let out some unhinged takes then.
I mean, I was about to go into just because of this conversation right here.
Oh,
yes.
really now?
Oh yes,
Yes.
kick the ball then.
So, I mean, as you guys know, my other work that I do, chat, if you're listening, and, if you listen to this later on YouTube, I am someone who likes to, I'm curious about people. I try to understand others. And I tend to ask very open, direct questions.
Out of the three of us, he is definitely the more extroverted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And he gets all the good and bad that come with that.
Yes.
I think that's fair.
Yes. And so, that comes from a place where when I was younger, I was much more introverted. Like, painfully so. Very awkward, very to myself. I didn't understand how to connect with people, how to get conversations going.
What do you think this version, like that previous version of you, would think about what you're doing right now?
Oh, I would think that this is a lie. This is a trick. If younger me met me now, it'd be like, he wouldn't believe it. He's just like, no, that's not me. This is a magic trick. This is an illusion. It would be that impossible to younger me. Because I quite literally created the life I wanted as a kid. I had no friends, no idea how to connect with people in the simplest ways. And now I have friends. I have people that I'm close to. I've dated in the past, which I thought, as the younger version, was impossible.
Yeah, you certainly have, huh?
Just gotta go back to this alleged backstory.
We're gonna keep this up until Happy gives us more info. Huh.
Yeah. So, with this character here, Amanda, in a weird way, I was Amanda. And now I'm Silver. In a way. And I have reached out to people like me to say, hey, I'm on that other side now. I can see that you're like this, how I used to be in these mannerisms, this way of thinking. And trying to encourage, trying to get ones to understand that all it takes is stepping out of your comfort zone. All it takes is getting outside of your own head and not trying so hard to be cool, to fit in. It just takes taking interest in someone and finding out who you are as a person, what you like, what you don't like, what are you passionate about, what you love in life. And that was a journey for me. That's what I had to do, and it was painful a lot of times. But now I'm in a spot where I'm comfortable with who I am. I know who I am.
How long do you think has that journey lasted for you? Like, when do you feel like it was like complete?
And that's not to get so philosophical here, but like I feel like I'm still doing it. I'm still learning.
Well, that's good, because you never want to feel as if like you don't have any more room for improvement.
Yeah.
You know,
Everybody
everybody does need a coach here and there.
Right?
Please.
I would, but like to give a better answer, more pinpointed spot, I'd say my early 20s. My teenage years definitely was, I was breaking out of that. But my 20s is definitely where I kind of found that stride. And understanding the balance of, finding what it is I like, and what was starting to make me me. I don't know if I'm making sense here.
But I mean, you're also taking those lessons and utilizing them so that other people can find that out for themselves when dealing with you.
Yeah, I'm definitely trying.
It's more of a one-way street for you
Yeah.
as far as the effort is concerned.
Don't get me wrong. Like, there have been a few people who have listened to me and taken to heart what I've said. And like just the other day, I sent a reel, a post to some friends.
Okay.
And it said, "What is a quality that you would want to take from your friend that sent this?"
Okay.
And I was surprised by the answers, because one person was just like, everything. I was like, everything? And it said, yeah, your patience.
Give me your soul.
Your patience, your kindness, your confidence. Another person said, my sense of humor and my confidence. And another person said, my confidence. And, while yes, I do see this growth that I've had over the years and this change that I've had, but there's still a part of me that still sees that shy, awkward kid. I still see that at times. So having those moments with these friends where it kind of leaves it open gives me a chance to kind of like, no, you've grown. You are this person that you set out to be.
That's wonderful insight.
Yeah.
It is.
Too bad nobody listened to it.
Hey, someone's going to. Hey, we have viewers. They're going to hear it. May not be live, but it's going to be later.
Yeah. That's always the thought you have to have with something like this. Jay, is there anything you want to add?
As far as
Just your own insights, or just anything to add on top of what I've just said, or anything?
that's a good question. I absolutely understand where Amanda is coming from, and I have to really, when it comes to any work of fiction, I have to think about, one, what is the story presenting to me on the surface, and two, what are things around it, both in the creator's personal lives and the things going on in the world at the time that may or may not have had a contribution to the work of fiction. In this case, as we know, the first game originated in 2020. We all know for a fact what was going on at that point.
Uh-huh.
But this game came out in 2023. And so at this point, in real life, more and more places were starting to open up, and people were starting to socialize more at this point. Something they haven't really done since the very end of 2019. And that's a pretty long gap of period of time of mostly being indoors when your only real socialization has to be online. Now, yes, of course, than Zoom, but Zoom is a different type of interaction than, say, face to face. And I kind of think what maybe the creators of this, when making the second game and trying to really think about this, is why they emphasize a talking simulator here to try to get the ball rolling, to try to exercise their socializing and communication muscles here, which kind of, I wouldn't say go to the point of, say, dormant, but maybe began to atrophy at a certain point. And now that people are open up and now they got to flex this a little bit, this could have been a way to try to help them be out there with people. It also, and what both games do very well, they're also teaching the player how to empathize with characters too. And that's why I think games like this, these simulators, whether it's a talking simulator or a dating simulator, I'm gonna make this clear. These should not be replacements at all for real life human to human interaction. But I will say that they are extremely helpful tools being the key word here, to help people that have a hard time socializing, whether it's a personal problem or a worldwide global pandemic problem. Either way, I think it is helpful. And I definitely see where they have the lines that Amanda just said, because even prior to that, I believe it was still a problem, because it wasn't on a global scale, but you could definitely sense the rising issue that this could have been a problem. And I think the pandemic has just peaked it, and 2023 thankfully has started to slow that down a bit. Now, being the year of our Lord and the latter half of 2025, I'm starting to think that it's starting to help more. But, of course, none of these things can really be taken away overnight. So, we still have ways to go. And Coach, your soapbox thoughts.
I will kind of piggyback off of your point. Is like, what were the intentions of, like, not only the game, but specifically like this line of dialogue? The other thing that was also really rampant at this point were, yeah, they didn't happen in person, but what are we doing right now? Right? Like, you can have, you can go on to Twitch, and depending on like who it is that you're interacting with, you may have your message be seen and recognized and thought about. Other times, yours might not be seen. Yours might not be recognized.
Oh yes.
And there are definitely some mixed feelings that can go along with that, right? Like, you want to be, like, let's say that we're all in our own bubble again, right? And if we want to have the interaction, and if we want to have that as our source, because, you know, maybe we don't have that many people to interact with outside of ourselves. Maybe they're just a little bit too busy for us, and they don't have the kind of like the availability that we would like for them to have. Well, going on to a place like Twitch, or, you know, YouTube, or any other medium where it's like you can have that back and forth, hopefully, is something that made a lot of people cling on to these apps, and a lot of other things. You know, to kind of like, maybe, I don't know if masking the loneliness is the right way to put it, but it's definitely a way to make you forget the fact that you are at the moment just back to being by yourself, which can be uncomfortable for a lot of people.
Living vicariously, as you will.
Absolutely.
Or,
Right? And
a popular word is parasocial relationship too.
yeah. And we, as referring to the three of us, we're gonna have to get used to being on the other side of this.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we obviously went from being the people that we would like to chat to other people, hoping that they would recognize us at some point.
Mm.
And now we're trying to take on the reins and hoping that others will recognize us as creators of like entertainers and whatnot, people that we can be there for. And this is the idea that I had way back when. So it's like this whole goes hand in hand with each other. And having a game like Coffee Talk 2, yeah, it's not going to be the AAA title, but this as a starting point for an up and coming channel or whatever it is that you want to call us, I think is really helpful. And having conversations like this brought up early on, it really lets you show all of our intentions.
I agree.
And as a result, I hope that it is allowing you guys to, as an audience, to interact with us more often and be a little bit more upfront with others, be a little bit more vocal. And maybe we can help you in the same way that this game might help others.
Now, this is going off topic a bit here, but there is a game at some point in the future that I really would like all of us to play that is also called Parasocial 2. Where you are also playing a streamer too, so we'll have multiple layers of meta here with this.
I'm sure we will have a lot of fun with that.
Oh,
Yeah.
And a lot of other emotions to be gone from.
Oh yeah.
But, yeah, going back to the
Okay.
We have to finish the story.
Yes.
This is curious. It seems we're picking up some earthly instincts after all. It is a good thing that our data readings here should soon be complete.
And Silver's on his way to getting a date.
It would appear so.
Amanda, you have to go.
What? Again?
That call was bad news. It went on for extensively long period of time.
Right.
The agent... Too late. Just hide behind the counter, quick.
Good evening, Mr. Agent.
I'll let Ray go back to being it.
Okay.
We apologize, but our machine has been having issues. We cannot serve drinks at the moment.
You know very well I'm not here for drinks. I'd rather not involve any more civilians in this, though.
Oh, do you mean me? I'm sorry, but can't whatever this is wait for another night? I haven't finished my drink yet, and it looks like it's rain again outside.
Well, here's something that can't wait, for starters. Barista, did you happen to find an ID card lying around?
An ID card? Not that I can recall, no.
I certainly hope you're telling the truth.
Yeah, check the drawer. There's nothing in there. Mr. Agent, you always seem to doubt me. But you've been here several times already.
Yeah, why don't you step behind the counter and check our drawer?
Surely you should see by now that I'm not lying.
Well, you're awfully good at avoiding straight answers, and
Losing an ID card sounds very troublesome. Back when I worked at a delivery center, they would make us pay a lot to replace lost ID cards.
that's not even the start of it. My job is a lot less forgiving than a delivery center.
I'm very sorry to hear that. What's your job exactly?
We uncover illegal aliens and extradite them.
Oh, yeah. Hi.
Darling, I could be behind your neck without you realizing it. What makes you think I actually need permission to enter a building?
Any particular reason we got this one to update now?
It's random.
This seems odd timing.
Which is why I've been coming here in the first place. We keep getting tips that there have been alien sightings around this cafe. Speaking of which, have you noticed anything out of the ordinary, young man?
I can't say that I have. I don't come here all that often, but it's always seemed very above board to me. I know what we have. Ah, Gala.
What? Why are you threatening people on top of the chill hide?
Are you sure the tips aren't a prank? It seems that some young people enjoy those as a pastime. Those are very popular videos of them online.
That maybe it is, but I still have to investigate properly. Otherwise, my superiors will have my head on a platter.
But you can't waste your time on a cold trail either. Surely your superiors will see that you've done your best.
I doubt that. They're a bit obsessed with the alien situation.
Obsessed? Is it really that big an issue?
Well, having such unusual elements around disturbs the public place. Your average Joe has no clue what to make of them, you know? It makes people feel unsettled, and we can't have that.
I see.
Although the visible aliens aren't too bad from where I'm standing, at least we can identify and extract them. Aliens who try to pass for Earthlings are a bigger problem.
Why so?
For one, it just muddles things. No matter how much they try to look like Earthlings, they were born aliens, and aliens they will remain. But now they're aliens who don't look like aliens. What does that mean, you know? What does that mean, you know? And where does it stop? What if some Earthlings decided they wanted to look like aliens? That would be a huge mess.
Would it?
Anyway, the top brass insists that we go after them. And in the end, that makes my job a lot harder. All that time spent detecting them. Give me a good spacesuit wearing alien any day, you know? Oh, but don't you worry about a thing. We at Fire always find a way to keep the public safe.
I see. So, how do you go about detecting them exactly?
That one's easy. Once I have my suspicions, I check their ID. That makes it all clear, right?
Right. I do wonder, though, what is it, and I'm sorry if I'm being too curious. I have a habit of putting my foot in my mouth.
No, you're good. No harm in asking.
In that case, what is it that makes aliens so very different? There are all sorts of people living here. They all have different personalities, different looks. And for me, when I walk through the streets of Seattle, and I see that no two people are alike, I'll admit that it makes me very happy. So if someone comes from further away, but they feel an earthling at heart, would they really be more different from the people who live in the city than the people in the city are different from each other? Or would they just be another version of an earthling? Perhaps no less beautiful? Oh,
No reason. At the end of the day, who the heck knows? It's not like I can afford to spend time pondering it. I don't have a dog in this fight, so to speak. Thing is, the law is the law. My job is to uphold it.
nope.
Right. But despite everything you said, it's still unclear to me why the law is so stringent against aliens.
Ah, well, it's not so much that the law is stringent against them. It's more that there's no law for them.
How do you mean?
Well, at this point, We have treaties and codes for all the races we know of, right? But we never made a treaty with aliens or anything resembling it. There's no law even acknowledging their existence.
Oof, I didn't know that. But why is that a problem?
That's easy. We have no way to regulate their presence. There's been no thorough analysis of how they can cohabitate with Earthlings. As I said, it's all very confusing. For all we know, they could be very damaging to us. So it feels safer to keep them away, at least for now.
Safer for whom?
It is what it is. I'm not afraid of aliens myself. And going after them is not my biggest passion. But since I'm doing this job, I might as well aim for a promotion. Anyhow, just call us at fire if you spot any aliens, alright? You seem like an honest sort, unlike some other people. Some other people who should learn to be more straightforward. If they want their business to stay in business.
I just got a little thing on my phone. That was for me. Reading. I was thinking out loud because a lot of things happened lately, so I was just processing it. Says if it was insensitive. Anyways, that's what that was about.
What was that?
I just explained it.
That's just the coffee machine. It seems to have restarted now. That's a relief.
Right. I think I'm still going to conduct a search of the premises. Just to be on the safe. Jeez, that was loud. What the heck is this?
It's a cat. If I'm not mistaken, this is a local cat. It's come over here once before. Looks like it might be hiding from another stray.
It's very cute. Good kitty.
I think it likes you.
What sort of place is this? With your fiddly machine and your weird pets. And now it looks like I have an emergency elsewhere. Well, I guess you're off the hook for now. You and your cafe. But make sure I don't get such reports about you anymore.
We will try. We will try our best, Mr. Agent.
I'd just say I do like the background music that appears whenever the agent comes up. I like listening to the Coffee Talk OSTs, but I don't think you get that.
No.
So like it's only an exclusive to those moments, you know. That and when Gala was the werewolf.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you got that music with the whole drum patterns.
Silver, you're trembling.
That's all right. You can come out now, I think, Amanda.
Well, we found this experience
100% disasterful.
actually. It was 40.235% distasteful, 20.834% scary,
Wait, did I say?
You said disasterful.
Okay, yeah, that's what it should have been.
and 39.931% exciting.
Huh. I apologize. This is just nerves.
We are truly sorry for this disturbance.
But it's not your fault at all.
But should you be sticking around here? The agent might come back.
No. I lured him away, at least for now.
You did?
Although it's a good thing the little cat came when it did. They bought us some precious minutes.
What sort of earthling are you? We see.
Do you speak cat?
We can feel this earthling's intent better than usual. It is expressing it clearly. It wishes to rest and be left alone.
I feel all out of sorts.
Is the machine really working again?
It is indeed.
Then make us a drink, and one for Silver as well. The same one should be fine for both. Just make it hot and comforting, and what would you like, sibling?
I think I need some sweetness right now. I would really appreciate a hot, very sweet, very comforting drink.
Okay.
Any guesses?
Well, hibiscus.
Nope.
Are we going blue pea?
Nope. Chocolate.
Chocolate. Okay.
Honey.
What did I say? It is always honey.
Here you go. Plenty of sweetness in this.
This tastes amazing. Thank you, Whoopslap. This really is my kind of drink.
It is very thick, is it not? The viscosity of this seems to be nearing 10,000 CPS.
Whoopslap, to put that in perspective, a bowl of oatmeal is like 9,000.
We like how different this experience is from the drink you served us the other night.
I'm impressed, though, Silver. You become quite savvy at navigating these situations. Even if I'm sure you'd rather avoid them altogether.
Yes, I would definitely prefer to avoid them. But I need to get used to them anyway.
Why? The agent doesn't know you've come from outer space. Surely you should be off the hook for now.
It's more complicated than that. Whoopslap, you know the cafe I said I'm opening?
Yes.
Well, it's not exactly like this cafe. In fact, it's not exactly a cafe at all. For the past few months, it's been the basis of operations for SAVE.
Save?
SAVE. Society for Aliens and Various Extraterrestrials.
Wow.
I know, it sounds very reckless.
No, it sounds rather admirable. I think I underestimated you.
I don't know. But you see, I have had to become savvy, so as you said. I have a lot of people demanding on me now. Those who are just arriving to Earth and are confused and scared. Those who have adopted Earthling appearances and are trying to blend in. Those who are learning how to understand life here, and how to understand themselves. For all of them, it's an existential matter. Not everyone is meant to be a hive mind. I know I wasn't. No offense, Amanda.
We are not offended. You have always known you were different from us. It is all the same to us. You are our sibling, whether you live as the Hive or as an Earthling.
Amanda, I really do love you.
What is love?
Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. That is not a conversation I think I can have right now. I'll explain it to you tomorrow, okay? After we both have a rest.
We will remind you of it.
I know you will. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Is it alright if we go back?
Absolutely. Our energy is also 98.429% depleted.
Silver, is there anything we can do to help?
What is this we? No, I don't think so. Thank you for offering, really. But you have a different part to play in all this. And you've been playing it very well.
You're very kind. Well, in that case, have a good night, the two of you. And please come again soon. You'll always be welcome here.
Us and many others.
Except Bailey's.
We know about him too. And we're grateful that he's not included in this discussion. Good night, Hoopslat. I'd say good night to the cat, but I don't think it needs my wishes.
Snore.
That was coughing as a cat, by the way.
Good night, Whoopslap. See, now we can use good night. You find it rather odd that...
Maybe we should continue this chat while we walk.
All right.
What a night. There's been a great deal more animated than we bargained for. And I suppose we have a new four-legged friend now. I wonder what you're doing here, Luke. Don't you have a home? Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh well, I guess it's time for you to close shop. But Silver, it's an honor to be related to someone like you. Yay, we're winning.
When we come back, the date will be
Tuesday, September 26, 2023.
And on the newspaper it will read,
Curbing recent security breaches, government to block data leakers' websites. First Workaholics Treatment Center to open in 2024. No phone, no laptop, just rest. Beachgoers report silver algae blooming on what does that say? Alki? Alki Beach.
Alright. Okay.
Save the game.
We'll return on day 8, and we will return tomorrow.
Yeah, we can.
Did you want to do that, or did you want to do the other game tomorrow?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go back and forth, so we're gonna
Yeah.
have Darkside Detective on Tuesday.
Okay.
Darkside Detective tomorrow.
And then, on Wednesday,
Or did you want to do another double feature?
I don't think we have to.
Okay.
I think we'll have just enough time for both of them to kind of close out in a smoother manner, hopefully.
Okay.
All right.
But this is where we will leave off for now.
All right.
This has been fun.
See you next time. Dark Knight Detective. Same bad time. Same bad channel. Drive safe. Don't die.
Mhm.
We really mean it this time.
Yes.
And, well, count down the streams.
Yeah.
Who knows, you might get a little bonus from us.
Yes.
If
Involved.
you... Like, I would say if you were to remind us that it's our 50th,
At the okay.
we might have something special for you.
Yes. And I think that something involves a certain type of cake.
Okay.
We're really doing that early on.
Oh, that's just an idea. Do you want to do that, or do you rather save that for the 100th? Or the full calendar year anniversary?
I think that the idea should be more prevalent on how many people we have following us.
Okay.
So that can come whenever time.
Sure.
But I want to be prepared for that. So what is the kind of number that you'd want us to have then for that?
I mean, my mind immediately jumps to 100, but I don't know if that's being realistic or not.
Sure. I mean, we've already had, what, 13, 14 already?
Okay.
And 25, I think that's good numbers as far as like us doing, you know,
Yeah.
small time, very late night. We're trying friggin' every single night of the week.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think we're making some good pace, and not only that, but we're also getting a good amount of responses.
That's true.
So it's like we have a little bit of a community going on. I don't think it's that far out of the question for other people to kind of share by word of mouth and, you know, some etc. We'll meet certain people in the future,
Mm-hmm.
certain ones that may even already have been in our discussions, may have already been in our chats, may have. We might hear from their voice in the future, perhaps,
That would be fun.
and it might not be the people you're expecting.
That would be fun.
So tune into then.
All right.
All right.
We will always have something prepared for you in the future, so please stick around on the Ray and J Odyssey for more.
All right.
Glad to have you with us on board. And
Next
until
time.
next time.